time of it today. So take another look at our full-time streaming schedule for the rest of May. Tomorrow, Mother's Day, will be gone at least for the morning and afternoon, but probably have an evening stream. So join me for Sunday, technically an off day. But right now, we've got Saturday sub-suggested fun. Right now, for any games that we want, any category, nothing to base off of. So it can be anything, can be even other things like writing and theater, design, and all sorts of stuff. But for now, we're going to get started with some Grim Dawn till our subs can nestle in here and the Dragon Knight family joins us. Another shout out to Jellyfish Princess Carly dropping the raid last night of 4, playing Resident Evil. One sec, let me get this. There we go. Playing Resident Evil Village game that just came out, so thank you for that. And for dropping the sub, we will get started with that, just the hype of that. Overall, make sure my performance that's okay. 14% I did just post on Instagram and all that, so let that cool down a little bit naturally. I should be fine. I don't think we need to restream while it's still in the green, so lovely, lovely. We'll get started here, guys. Some Grim Dawn to kick it off. It's been a few days, so we'll get back to that fun stuff. And a quick hype for our first Dragon Champion in quite a bit. And it was a Prime subscription as well, so thank you, Carly, for using your monthly subscription from Amazon Prime for our Twitch lovely setup here. Thank you again. Get us started, the hype of that lovely Targaryen sigil and our Dragon's Roost sigil. What a beautiful time it is. So drop that right in there next to the other one. Already in the cup. Good for now. I am going to get the custom cheers here very shortly. It would be nice to have them for Mother of Dragons Sunday, but it's a bit more in-depth to get custom videos and sound for your alerts there. So I am working on that, step-by-step progress. I'm also trying to get my hard drive switched into the computer, so a few things in the works here, but just wanted to get to the action for now. You guys understand the first starting of that, but we'll hopefully have that by the middle of the month here. Both of those things all set. So then we can continue our final 2 weeks of full-time streaming, at least for May 2021. So let's pick it up, some lovely Grim Dawn. Believe all fine. We don't really need a stream test. Could do one once we start Grim Dawn, perhaps, but fun time in any case here. We are having a nice time, so let me check how it looks presently. Should be fine. Let's pick it up so that we can stream test. Looks pretty good to me, so. Alright, so we'll let our Dragon Champions nestle in here. Beautiful sub-suggested Saturday, so anyone have a suggestion, I will show them my games list. Got 3 on Blizzard, Battle.net, and about 20 more or less on Steam. So filled up my computer really fast there with these games, but it gives us a decent amount to start, so I won't be skipping too much around games until we finish all these ones, then we can make room for more. But getting that new hard drive in from my old computer should make a little more room, because for some reason that had like twice or 3 times the amount of storage as this real gaming computer, so not too sure how that works. I guess it was just designed to have a lot of documents and office stuff on it. I mean, HP Pavilions, you know, so. But I'm loving our Gladiator 3070. It's great stuff. Loving it here. Got it for the stream. Joined it. Something I went in for 15 years just to play games. But being able to stream it to the world makes it all the better, more enjoyable. It's a fun community. So let's pick it up. Grim Dawn. Get straight to the fun of that. It's been a while. We could maybe visit our hardcore character a bit. Maybe play some Diablo hardcore. Get to that tonight. Oh, let me bring up Streamlabs here. Once I'm able to Alt-Tab momentarily. That's what I got the second monitor for. I used it for Zoom today, our fun performance. We sang those songs I've shown you guys. And it was a nice little setup. Have a bit extra room for the Zoom call itself and the songs on the side. So that was pretty cool. There we go. Alright, got the chat up, looking fine. It's a little small. I only have so much room on the monitor, but pretty decent. At least can see the important stuff. And then we have the game, so here we are. Grim Dawn, pick it up a bit. Let's see here. continue the main character for now. I haven't gotten a crucifix yet, so we can do that. The crucible, not crucifix. Haven't gotten the crucible yet. That's the other gladiator arena, basically. Of it. It's pretty challenging, but yeah, we'll do some main quests for now. Get to these other people down the line. That is our hardcore character. I was thinking about the other ones died, like Death Knight. The other night. And Saboteur is considered one of the worst class pairings. I heard from a friend, but just wanted to try. We had Brana, Linden last in the Crucible. Jack died in the storyline because I just wasn't paying enough attention or something. So I lagged back then. So then we have a soldier, just basic soldier. Warlock. Spell casting, I haven't tried straight spell casting much yet, but for now we have the Reaper, my main character, and we are on veteran mode, so it'll be a little tougher bosses and such, but also better rewards. So maybe get to ultimate all these other ones a bit down the line, but for now, veteran I think suits the playstyle fine. So got this giant golem, these other Ashes of Malmuth stuff we're working on now, trying to work our way up all the way up north to the final undiscovered city in the game, pretty much. I discovered all these other things, the Acropolis and everything, and Corbin Basin for that DLC, finished all that, so yeah. All the shrines that I could get. Oh, this one's still locked. Might be able to unlock that. Maybe that's a good place to warm up to do if we come back. Creature of the Fae, I guess you saw me in the Discord there. Get to Sunless Sea on Tuesday for sure. Back to Darkest Dungeon on Seth, Little Grim Dawn for now. Good to see you, Faye. How are you doing this fine Saturday, May 8th? Actually, 7 months to my birthday today. And Mother's Day tomorrow. Having a lovely time. Having fun here, Faye. Enjoying or full-time streaming whenever I can. Today's been busy on other show and stuff, so a little shorter stream today than it was been the last couple days where I did 12 hours actually did on Thursday, I think, or Friday. It's Thursday. It's like 6 hours of Shadow of War. So, but good to see you, Faye. Welcome on in. Notifications for Twitch, on for you too. Oh, that is so lovely of you, Faye. Appreciate you keeping the bell on for me. We're getting a little Grim Dawn here. Turn on my skeletons. Trying to find this shrine here, but great to see you, Faye. How has your week been? How was your week since I saw you last? Back to the Dragon Truce sub-suggested Saturday, so all our Dragon Champions coming in today. Make any suggestions, I can also do a poll if we have at least a couple of them. We can decide which kind of games they want to play. Let's start this out with some Diablo-esque done. All these mummies and stuff we're fighting in the morning. Clear them out. Stuff. Video decoding, hopefully decent. Got 10% drop range, really not bad. Got a new sub just last night, so you see that extra Targaryen sigil in the jar there. I could do a different one for it being already a Targaryen sigil jar, but maybe it's a decent start. The more the merrier. Targaryen strong, Targaryen for life. So. What's up, Faye? Eldritch spirits here. We've got our big faction lot. We got the Imperials, the Eldritch Horrors. This is what we're fighting right now. Oh, boys. And where in the world is this shrine here? So it's there. So we're near Temple of Osir, but it says it's to the east somewhere. I'm gonna try to find it. It's in the east. That would be. We haven't discovered it, perhaps. Interesting. It shows it on the local map there, so it can't be too far away. Guess we'll explore a little, get our warm-up before we go back to the main quest line of Ashes of Malmuth. Their big city and necromantic powers. Festering mummy. Fester. Tomb entrance, I don't think it would be in here. Probably not. That's weird. Usually it's easy to identify shrines and such. It's the only one I think that I haven't got, so that would help out our devotion a bit. We only get devotion points from the shrines like that, so. Is the audio level alright, Faye? I could always adjust a bit as necessary, just let me know. All these devotion and constellations. Very interesting. There's quite a bit to it. Where in the world is this shrine? Definitely been here pretty thoroughly, so must have missed a very tiny crevice or something. Just says it's east, so maybe through the temple? It doesn't really show the temple on the map, so it's possible. It says, well, it does say Temple of Osir, and it's kind of like on the east canyon of that, but I can't go any further on foot, so. Oh, no problem. Just checking the audio. Hopefully the audio is alright. I'm glad you have some dinner and a show, Faye. Always nice entertainment. For those who like to watch Twitch or Netflix and HBO or online YouTube. Glad to make it. Is the audio decent for you? Is it a good balance between my voice and the game? The music and the sound effects and all the combat? I always adjust as necessary. I just like to make sure it's to most people's preferences. Try to find the happy middle ground, you know. We had a good Zoom show tonight. Very fun. First one in 2 months, actually. Last one was St. Patrick's Day, so it's been a solid couple months. I had nothing for Easter, April Fools, so good to get back to it. Always enjoyed performances. Enjoy some mummy slaying as well. Well, this is also well explored. There is a totem there. Oh, I haven't explored the very corner there. Could be where we need to go. You never know. So you've explored every little nook and cranny. Sectoids, yeah, no one too tough tonight yet, but that totem is going to be definitely more challenging. Don't really need to bring out the gun much as a Reaper, because they basically, the Necromancer just gives extra boost to the Nightblade, my main class, I guess you'd consider it. And that's just dual wield melee. Touch loud, so it's kind of difficult to hear you talk. Alright then, well, we can adjust that. Desktop audio already negative 23 decibels. So what comes through my mic I can't control much without putting on headphones. We can always do that at some point, but I turn it back down to 27, so hopefully a little better. How's that, Bane? Let me know if you keep adjusting it for you. Thank you for the feedback, though. Much appreciated. Always like some feedback on a game streams. Emerald green. Alright, let's see how this totem goes. We are ready. Little better. Alright, let's make it a lot better then. Another 3 decibels should do it. Alright, let's see about that. A little better, a little decent, a little improved. That does help for certain dynamic situations like this. Gotta remember my healing button. See, I keep doing E, but it's actually R. Yeah, R will do it, right? Yes. Alright, let's use our good items here. We've got this one. Poison the guy. And then we've got some Venom Fang, Blood Fang oil.
I can't do that yet.
Give me a second. There we go. Alright, so the oil does help. I also have resistance oil, so I don't think either of these guys are Venom. Oh god.
I can't do that yet.
No, 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 no! It's so close. Okay, this big boy. Yeah, we actually do die pretty often, these bosses, so... Hardcore, I'm kind of happy not to play on veteran mode, unless I'm playing a soldier with Minior's Blessing and that kind of thing, because that one is way too much. Alright, Faye says, now when you are destroying enemies, I can still hear you talk. So, perfect. Lovely, lovely. Thank you, Faye. I guess we've hit the happy medium, at least for this game. A little louder for Shadowborn, so because that has really awesome dialogue. This one has some dialogue, but not as much as the big dialogue carriers. And playing Wolfenstein earlier yesterday. You ever seen those games? That was a pretty interesting story. Gonna get Wolfenstein 2, hopefully, at some point, but New Order is my second main playthrough. Even though I've done half of it already, I need to recover the Steam Cloud, but don't mind showing you guys a bit of the beginning too. And we'll do Uber sometime, the hardest difficulty. And just playing a little Phasmophobia with friends. Gonna get back to Dead by Daylight. They have a new tome, and it actually works pretty dang good on the stream, which is a very lovely surprise. I guess it's a little more optimized, maybe just only being 5 players. It's easier than the other really big PvP games like Hunt and Overwatch. Overwatch had a lot of issues because it's more intensive. Just the internet though. No problems with the graphics on my side of it, except for latency. But gonna get to other fun stuff. So enjoy your dinner there, Faye. Just chatting with you. It's Grim Dawn while we wait for our other lovely dragon champions to show up, sport that sigil. Have a nice time. A couple times back to back. Is actually one of the very first games I streamed this new computer. It was the first one I tried, really. And it works good now that we've optimized things a bit. And you can see most of the stuff going on the screen. You can read most of it. I know it's not the best 1080p quality, but that will be coming down the line. So enjoy some fun in the meantime. Do some full-time streaming as I'm able. And then we'll get the better internet and definitely do at least 3 days a week or something. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We shall see. A lot of it depends on the community, feedback, and support. So, you know, the more Dragon Champions, the better. Building strong, going strong, having a lovely time with lovely supporters such as Faye here. Place Terrariums. Alright, I want to go to that place where I hadn't explored. I was just doing all this extra stuff. How did I turn off my... I must have really panicked hotkeyed if I hit that. Oh well, so now only things I have... Oh, didn't mean to drink that. I meant to move it. Why do you do that, game? See, you can't move things. You can only drink them. Punishment of winter and vile poisons. Well, I didn't need to drink those right now. I was trying to move them. Must be a way to move things. What? How do you... Oh yeah, you right-click the slot. That's what it was. You right-click the slot, then you can set things. You never click on it unless you want to use it. That's what it was. Whoopsie. Now we know that. It's just been a little while, so... Oh, well, I didn't really need frost and poison resistance anyway. You can always buy more and make more for the most part. I just don't use them that often. Most bosses are pretty decent ratio. You know, a little buff on the big bosses, like the actual unique bosses, but not on core we can afford to die, so it doesn't really lose anything except XP, so we don't even have to repair our armor, which is this turns out nothing in the corner after all, just a little corner, unfortunately. So stairs down, I guess. Keep exploring here. I don't think I'm gonna find the shrine here, but it's possible I just gave up this to do other main quest stuff when I was doing the main stuff of Forgotten Gods and Corvin Basin, so I think you can kill those bosses again, maybe. I don't know. Look at the achievements. Where's that achievement menu? Forgot. It's one of these. One of those menus. V's. Yeah, V, which is V. So there's a lot of achievements we still need to get. Even for this one, which I beat the main stuff, we still have another 34 achievements. Well, we barely just started, so 39 out of 185 achievements. A lot of those being difficulty-based and crazy things that are for the really top-tier players who like this game more than any other RPG of the style, whatever RPG style Diablo type games are. But yeah, we'll go back to Diablo as well. Action. Play it offline because for the most part, people online Diablo, unless they're friends with you, they go at their own pace. They don't really care about what you're doing. You get bounties and rifts and stuff. And it's just kind of a really grindy, really fast track. Most of them barely even say anything in the text chat either, so it's not that enjoyable. My experience, at least. I don't really play with hardcore people much at all. But regular roster is just, you know, speed and efficiency, and it's just not that much fun. So we'd rather do stuff solo. I think I would rather for our streams for it. So do some solo, and then I'll get other friends for strength and numbers bonus when we have friends. I have like my own clan in that too. So if there's any clan mates who want to play hardcore or regular, you can join. I don't play seasons is the thing though. I did play last couple seasons, or not this one, but the other one, I don't know, a few seasons ago. Got all the way through that, and then I did make another one season, but I never really stuck with it long, so it's fun to do just my first season since season 3 was like season 20, so that was alright. But I'll stay regular main roster from now on until Diablo 2 Resurrected comes out, then maybe we'll pick that up. I mean, it's a good game, so why not just enjoy the new graphics. And then Diablo 4 on its way, perhaps next year. And it'll be a Diablo Immortal, the mobile game. I guess I could try to play that and do like the emulator BlueStacks. So for the stream, we're streaming on mobile, but seems kind of silly if we don't have someone to play it with. Those kind of games. So that project has received mixed results of favors, and mixed results of enthusiasm, and mixed amounts. People are disappointed and not want to play a mobile Diablo or mobile game, you know. Please do for what, Faye? I'm saying so many things at once. Tone it down a bit. You want to see Diablo? Like that? Resurrected. Any Diablo. Well, I really like the first one. That's probably my favorite, to be honest. I even used the quote, one of the poems, in my high school senior quote. I liked it so much. I mean, it's a bit more moment to moment. The atmosphere is what started the whole thing, so I wish they would do a remaster of that, to be honest. I mean, the second one is pretty good. It gets a little, well, it does have a lot of good moments. It gets a little just like linear, right? It's definitely not as grindy as Diablo 3 with all the freaking magic across the screen and all the repetitive monsters. I mean, that's why I play campaign like a dozen times. I get tired of just the adventure mode, non-stop bounties and rifts and gems and sets and primals. And, I don't know, got Paragon, a few hundred levels, but I'd rather play hardcore campaign, and hardcore adventure mode at least is more high stakes than the regular rosters, so it's enjoyable. Wait, I gotta level up? Yeah, gotta level up. Do that in a second. Didn't even notice. Level 56. Well, this one is very similar always. Never seen any gameplay for Diablo 1 or 2, so I'd love to watch. Well, you'll definitely enjoy the remaster then. It's basically the entire same game, just better graphics. And Diablo 1 is with Jim, you know, it's RPG that started every RPG of that kind, at least as far as I know. I mean, Blizzard, pretty good pioneer for a lot of those early 90s and 2000 games, so. I never played The Lost Vikings. I guess that was their first title. But yeah, despite the gripes with the company, other stuff they don't do on a lot of Greek stuff, and making some of the most addicting games on the planet, such as WoW, you all know that one. There's the shrine! We found it! Sweet! They do pretty good otherwise. We actually found the shrine. That is lovely. So it turns out it was down here. I just needed to dig a little more. Or it could be a quest thing that you're not able to unlock yet, but let's try. Open my rift here. Let's give it a go here. Desiccated shrine, become undesecrated. Aha. Shrine is corrupted and needs to be cleansed. Summon what is trapped within. Yes, sir. Scorpiux, the unique boss. Scorpiux. Switch weapons. The gun is okay. It's not exactly best for this class, but I do have a couple abilities you can only use with the gun, so doesn't hurt to just do that here and there as we wear them down and try not to get spiked ourselves. There we go. Forgot to do the level up, so it's okay. Now we get devotion and the level up all at the same time, so 1 devotion point awarded. That's how it's done. Alright. So, physique, cunning spear, we should probably balance out physique a little more. Get that closer to the others. Devotion, we got the 1 point. Necromancer and Nightblade both have 2 points, so I'll max out Knight's Chill. Get that done, that'll be for just extra damage, basically, and it goes through their resistances, I think. So... it's a passive, right? Should be. Yeah. If it's circular, it's a passive. If it's square, it's an active ability. That's what you remember for that. Okay, then. The rest of these pretty good. I guess we'll do more skeletons or just do general points is always good. And as for our devotion, now we have to decide, are any of these not finished? Finish them, or we can start other one, or we can continue one we started before. It's kind of hard to tell just based on these little stars, so you have to keep that in mind. And usually I have to be grouping them here. See, I have 20 in Eldritch, that's the easiest way to tell. 5 in Chaos, that must be for... who's that for? Chaos... you can't zoom out any further, so... Chaos... where is Chaos? Is it this one? No. Not the Ghoul. Must be one of these. Is it the Fiend? No. Where is my Chaos one? I can't even tell. It's a difficult system. Is it this one? No. I'm looking around trying to figure this out. So, not the lantern there. So yeah, most are in Eldritch here. All these are Eldritch, right? Should be. What are all these ones? Ascendant. This is really confusing, the way this is laid out. I don't even know. So we're gonna have to spend a few minutes here trying to figure this out, because there's no easier way to do it. It says a 28 out of 55, 20 in Eldritch. I can't even tell which one of these are Eldritch. If it's the ones I already have, it's not showing me. Yeah, these all must be Eldritch here. It's just not showing them, because obviously I have a lot of points in these ones. It doesn't show them afterwards. Same for Chaos, I guess. So Chaos is one of these that I have done, hopefully. This one is done. The Fire Candle. Guardian's Gaze is done. Spider is done. Bat is done. Rat is done. Scorpion Candle. Owl. Hammer. Crossroads doesn't hurt to just get, but helps you get other ones of other kinds. But if we're doing straight Eldritch pretty much for these ones. What do I have? 3 in Ascendant. It is not making that easy to see at all, but we're gonna spend it. Obviously it doesn't do any good to not spend it, so if we're just gonna say the same group here, I guess I could do Wretch. For the most part, I do like the passive ones. I mean, some of the abilities are good. A lot of the abilities you just put on other abilities, such as that, which are kind of similar anyway. And I have the Scorpion Sting for Blade Burst. There's only so many abilities they can go on, though, so you have to be kind of smart about that. And to undo them costs resources, so you don't really want to undo them if you can help it. So the Wretch gives you... Berserker seems like it would fit the Nightblade class. Necromancer Reaper. So if we get all that, it's physical resistance, more health and more offensive ability, more crit damage, reduced freeze duration, and resistance bleed damage. That seems pretty decent. Can we start that? No, we need 5 Ascendant for him. So we cannot start him yet. We might be able to get some free ones at the Crossroad. Yep, we can get 1 the Crossroad, then we'll have 1 closer to that. We have plenty of Eldritch, we just need a bit more Ascendant. So we could start another Ascendant one, such as the Griffin Guardian guy here. No, you can't even start that without having that. Our Hydra. Hydra, we need earlier constellation, it says. I have the requirements for the affinities, but it says earlier constellation. Pretty game, not gonna lie. Yeah, you like the Galaxy Cosmo. Does have some pretty nice graphics to it. Yeah, you like that? It does look pretty good on the stream right there. So our earlier constellation, that must mean one that's next to it. Let me see, Witchblade, we can start that, but it's not the ones I want. I mean, it's good, but ugh. I don't know, probably just do Crossroads for now. If it messes it up, then we can come back. But we do need 2 more Ascendants, so why don't we just do the Crossroads Ascendant for now. Oh, so we unlocked another just by doing that. And that'll be fine for now. You could undo it now when you're in the screen, but once you get out of it, it is done for good. So you can spend a lot of resources on these Dream Seers types, but love Constellation reminds me of Skyrim. Yeah, all the skills in Skyrim, of course. We're gonna play that on stream too. I'm gonna try hardcore Skyrim, but I don't know if Special Edition, the 5-year anniversary on Steam, if you can get mods on that or not. It'd be really nice if the DLC is included at least. If we can't get mods, it's still pretty fun vanilla. That's how I played it for hundreds of hours on 360, so it wouldn't be too bad for me. But if I can get a couple mods, I want to do that alternate start one, hardcore mode, and Game of Thrones mods, of course. So see if that's possible. Get some other dragons and stuff. Alright, well that takes care of that shrine. That'll be our warm-up. Now we can go straight back to the main quest line for Ashes of Malmuth. Leaving off here in Barrowholm. We were talking to these other people, I think, so let's take a look there. Inventory should be okay for a little while. Skyrim hates your laptop, and especially streaming, I imagine, yeah. It's a little intensive. I tried to play just on my old computer just to see, and it was just rough as is, of course, so it's, you know, decent engine. Alright, so we'll just fill up the inventory before we sell all this junk and green stuff. I mean, it's good money for whatever we need 1,300,000 iron for, but alright, so we left off these guys and we needed to continue up the path there, so we'll talk to more of these Ubdenbog residents, see what they have to say. I think I did some of their dialogue, but not all. There's also the sellers here. This isn't the cannibal village? Yeah, it is actually, never mind. I was thinking of a different one which we started talking to. That must be these other ones here. Oh, she has something to say. After I open your chest, of course. Uh-oh, a recipe. See, something about this recipe seems strange. I bet. That would be in the journal somewhere. All those shrines we've got. Enemy insights. Stuff here. Let me see. Survivors. I guess we might as well read it. It takes this long to find it. Where is it? Oh my goodness. Typically it would say Udenbog here. But it's not one of those. It said it was a recipe, right? One second, I find this. I have some really silly problems with some of the most basic things. A lot of my games. If it wasn't there, I don't know where else it would be. Enemy insights, no. Enemies. Seems like it should be in Udenbog. Maybe it wasn't a journal entry, it was just something else. Is it here? Nope. What is a recipe? Is that the one I just got? I don't think so. Oh well. Oh, here it is. It was in the freaking... I had to read it first, sorry. Alright, now we have Arin's recipe. That being added to... Where did it add it to? It should have added it to somewhere here. I'll find it. Oh, it was in Barrowholm, yeah. Okay, so... A decent cut of meat is a rare sight these days, so it is imperative that we treat every opportunity to feast upon a fresh kill with great reverence. Though I found cuts from our recent quarries to be a bit tough and lean, they are not entirely unpleasant, much like a freshly slaughtered deer, and while I initially found the taste nauseating, I've become increasingly fond of its delicate layers and nuances. As one of the favored among Scorv's company, I've generally had my pick of the best cuts, so I always enthusiastically go for a butchered portion of leg or upper arm. I ask to leave the bone in, as it really seals in the flavors and keeps the meat juicy after cooking. Nevertheless, my recent experimentations reveal that a shorter cooking time is by far the most satisfying. With the addition of some finely chopped black onions and a gentle sprinklage of Whitemire herbs seared alongside the meat, the still bloody cuts make for an exquisite experience that is the envy of everyone in Barrowholm. The critical trick is to sear it on the outside while leaving the inside still dripping with juices. Scorv himself said that my inspirations could cure even a ravaging hunger, but I know he just says this to keep up our spirits. I am not worthy of such praise. Arin Evelyn. And we'll see what Therese has to say here. Okay then, so they like their meat, yes. Well, hello there, stranger. Welcome to our humble village. You look famished. Might I offer you a bowl of stew? I made it myself, right from one of Arin's best recipes. Sure to put some meat back on those bones of yours. Bowl of stew sounds good. I don't think so. There's no way I'm eating your stew. I think I'll be on my way. I'll say no. Well then, I must say I'm quite disappointed. I thought I sensed a hunger in you, but I was clearly mistaken. It's like unaccountably peckish, sunless sea. You know what this is like, Faye. You have plenty of experience with... Are you quite sure you're not hungry? Plenty of experience with these type of people. Oh yeah. Get a lot of diseases too, so they will be less rational than others.
I'll give you a good price.
Alright, we could sell our stuff to them. There's no faction bonus for selling stuff, so... Yes, Faye. Sell stuff besides quest items. Venom Guard oil. We can put that here. Ointment. Yeah, ointment. very much unaccountably peckish leg. Right. Got some epic things. I don't use a shield this guy, but it could be good on another character. I guess I'll hold on to that for now. And we got a set Praetorian. I have gotten those before. Might as well compare the best one. Deathrite handguards. Those are for a different class. Looks like soldier, warlock, and other stuff. So probably can find something better than that. They're level requirement of 50 anyway, so it's going to be a while. Then I have empowered Stormcaller Spellblade. That's just general sword. It's not the dagger. It's good for a shaman or something. It looks like shaman or other class. So all these other things, for the most part, are not going to be anywhere comparable to my gear. I'm just getting them because they are much better value than the yellow ones. So this is considered epic or legend or rare, I think. Rare, while the yellow are just magic. So rare is green. At least that's above white and yellow. So seems worth it to pick up to me. So let me sell those real quick. Keep the components for the stash when I get back to his stash. And sell it off, have a nice time, and carry her right along. So nice time.
Put it to good use.
All these fun things. Get some screenshots, maybe. I just take screenshots constantly, so don't think of anything of it. For the most part. Wands, Indigo Spirits. I guess those have some other significance, but alright, these last few things. Ring here, pretty good, but that'll be fun. So, our main quest line here is to all this freaking stuff. Main one here, desperate measures. I still need to slay this Karamix Fowl. Yeah, this one here. So I don't know where Karamix's Fowl is, but we'll find him along the way here. So find that guy somewhere along. Okay, up to the east where we haven't been before. The wards don't do anything at the moment, so let's move right along. Shadows of the trees. Doesn't tell us the in-game time, it just tells us the real time. 7:52. You need that, but I have a lot of clocks. And random and unrelated to the game, I got my first Moderna shot this morning, and my arm is incredibly sore. Just if you haven't gotten yours yet, just so you know, I've gotten my J&J a week ago or more. I think it was Friday, yeah, a week ago. So yeah, it healed up. It's not too bad. I was a little bad the night of, and then a little sensitivity in my skin and such the next few days. Kind of felt like my back was sore and stuff, but yep, got that all figured. It was the one and done, so I do not need a second round, thankfully. So no more of that. Yep. J&J, done and done. So if I can get vaccine, I was gonna make a post or something, but family didn't want me to post the card. You know, I'm just gonna say, if I can get my vaccine, so can all of you, so can everyone. So, I mean, if you're 16 above for the regulations, but yeah, it's not a big deal. It helps, you know. We gotta get that herd immunity. We have conquered coronavirus. A lot of casualties, but considering like Spanish flu and other ones 100 years ago, way better than previous epidemics in human history. So, polio and Spanish flu, and all these other epidemics. Black Death, of course, for medieval. Bubonic plague. That's probably the worst one in human history that I immediately recall. It's definitely the most famous one. So. But yeah, we're much better off than we used to be, and you know, people follow regulations. I have a lot of, well, some friends that still party and stuff, college just don't really adhere to any regulations, so I don't know if they've gotten sick from it or not, but I did that myself. I'm more of an extrovert, rather play games, you know, besides all my theater stuff and going to the theater and performing live, so I'm not one to really risk myself unnecessarily, but that said, we should really utilize the vaccine tech we have now. Yeah, I mean, it's silly that, I mean, I can see the resistance to that. I'm kind of both sides in my family, but it is silly that people just don't accept the reasonable common facts, common knowledge, and see how it has affected us this whole year now. And now we have this solution, which, on top of, you know, advising things and, you know, still wearing a mask, if that helps. And certain regulations and things, you know, staying away from groups you don't need to be in. That's why we have Zoom performances for the past year and Zoom courses, theater stuff. And my class, I finished college from a Zoom course, so yeah. That's the way it goes. I'm glad you're doing fine there, Faye, and keep it up. Be back to theater and other live things, movie theaters, and all the soon enough, so I'm really excited for that. Thanks for those aspects. I want to do more Renaissance fairs, medieval times, my biggest fandom in Orange County, so go back to that, and Disneyland, and all the rest, so gotta be good. Let's carry on here, try to get to Malmuth, and whatever else is along the way, just a little bit of distance, whatever this Dark Eagle Dragon Summon Fortress. Yes, Faye, very exciting. Oh god, what the hell? The thorns are alive, the trees are alive with a deadly spikes. Stay away from that. Carry on. It's a pretty big game. It's quite interesting imagery and stuff to it. Probably jump down there. Good place to spawn though if we get deaded somewhere down the line. Poisonous bloom, feed me some more. Can't use my poison resistance if there's a lot of it. Did you just revive? What was that? Shoot up. Alright, healing potion when necessary. I also heal from a couple things. Skills, abilities. Dread skulls. What are these? Ah, yeah. Those are those really good components. Top components. Alright. Savage Totem. Let's get her on. Narlax. Corrupted and Chillblood. Not sure what kind of enemies these are, but just a general offense. Run away when necessary. Energy. Skeletons helping out a little bit. There we go. Finish off Swift, whatever his name was. Doesn't matter to me. And a lot of rare gear here. It helps, you know, save up money for when we do need to spend or there's good stuff you can buy when you get factions to the very highest. The closest one I have at the moment is the honored, respected, and honored Bismail. Yeah, Bismail being the highest in Forgotten Gods, so gotta get it up to revered, but you have to do a lot of bounties and Eldritch Horrors. I guess bounties is the most direct way, but I've done too many extra bounties for certain factions. You get one, I think, every day or something. Maybe you can just log out and or leave and come back, it'll reset, something like that. I guess they're just daily things you want to do. I play this game pretty regularly. I don't too regularly, so. Carry on a bit more. You get to Witcher 3 if you want. Shadow of War. Always open to suggestions, and Faye being a good supporter, you can also make suggestions. Keeping the chat alive, which is very important to me, so thank you. I like to have as much chat as possible. I see all these other streams, they've got dozens of chatters, so we want to get there too. Alright. And we've seen streams for 8 years, so I know how good a stream can be when the community is really locked in and participating. Oh, here's these cannibals. Hello there. Some skeletons for you cannibals. Bog cannibals. These are the violent ones. The other ones are at least subtle and relatively civilized. But these ones just want to eat me right away. Alright, new territory here. New ground. Wendigo cave. Yeah, they're keeping all these Wendigos. Obviously there'll be Wendigos with the cannibals. I mean, I've seen that episode of Supernatural and Until Dawn, PlayStation game. Some spooky stuff, cannibalism, and the cursed monsters that come up and all the diseases you get if you actually were a cannibal. I saw a weird movie about it. His wife, the cannibal family wife, just kind of died on the spot suddenly when going to the gas station and stuff. Cannibalism affects people not meant to eat people so much. Chatting is the main draw of Twitch for me. I love community and appreciate I can participate it on both ends, streamer and viewer. Yeah, it's funny how almost all of my chatters and supporters are fellow streamers themselves, but you know, so was I for 8 years, so I kind of hope we get some here and there. But yeah, appreciate you, Faye. Thank you for hanging out, keeping it going. It makes a big difference to me, and I got my second monitor just to have chat better access. I've seen some streamers just ignore chat and don't even care about it, but I am not one of those. So I got a nice monitor setup. I don't have to do the mobile or stream or alt-tabbing. I was alt-tabbing even this game a lot, so it is really nice not to have to do that. Just have it open, going good. And I have my second monitor. It's a little dark, a little small, but it gets the job done. It's lovely stuff. So. Absolutely. Used it for Zoom today. Carrying on the fun Twitch. At least another 2 hours here tonight. So gonna finish up a little more progress here. Gundon. Move on to some more fun. Yeah, I just got it for the first time. It's actually my old monitor I used to play on. So. I'm playing on 2 monitors that I've used for a good amount now. So, it works. Alright, Huldra the Bloodlust. Let's get this set up. Halt to them. Very nice. And this is veteran mode. It's, I don't know, I feel like I shouldn't do the ultimate mode, like the really on top of most powerful ones that you can replay the whole game with. Until I actually, until I actually complete the whole game, and this is the last DLC, so yeah. Ah, the bits! Thank you, Faye. I'll get some good bit badges and custom other stuff later, but thank you for the cheer there. First bits in quite a bit, so. First sub last night, quite a while. First bits there, quite a bit too, so. Thank you, my friend. Oh, here we go, the mine. This will be interesting. Borrow home, mine entrance. Guess we'll leave it off for there tonight. Head on in and see what trouble we find in the mine. There's always something crazy in these mines. So, let's take a look. Alright, got a waterfall. Lots of basilisks. Never like basilisks. Crabs. Mr. Krabs and his dangerous brood here. Ice Scorn. Ice crab, I guess. Don't make much difference to me, though. Slice and dice. Nightblade is pretty cool, and Necromancer abilities on top of it. I do like a Reaper. I've always liked Reapers in all games, so. Yes, live your lovely top cheer badge. No one's had that for like a couple weeks, so. I guess it resets every week, right? It's you see the little I did have the little widget for top cheers, and I was gonna make my emote one next. Now that I have 3 emotes and sub badges and all that, so that's fun. I mean, I have the 1 main emote, then I have the tier 2, tier 3. I'll get my second one once we have 15 subscriber points, I think. So just need another 10 subs here. Or if you do tier 3 one, I think it counts as like 5 or something. I don't know. Definitely at least 3. So it's interesting how you get more points based on different tiers. You don't actually, and I don't think they ever reset, right, Faye? You would know about that. You just keep getting more points. Even if everyone expires like a couple months later and nobody resubs, you would still have that many points going forward, right? So none of it is limited like that, just for like affiliate status and partner status, right? So that's good. That's the way it works. And I don't really need to reset mine. I mean, I have it on the Discord. People will see the roles. Sub-only Discord, but I don't think for my little bar up there, I don't need to ever reset it back, because that would just be frustrating. You know, we have like 20 subs one month and then nobody resubs. I'm back to like 2 or something. Probably just keep it our permanent Dragon Champion and founders. Just keep it going up and up. I believe so. Yeah, I think that's how it should be. It'd be kind of mean if it wasn't. To get your emote badges, you always channels with 50 emotes. I mean, emote slots. Still really new, so not really sure. Yeah, I mean, I think it works that way. Those things, pretty sure. Vile Claw. There we go. Nice. Got me a half there, but not too bad. More dynamite, always good. Oh, stone shells. Get your shell out of my face. Basilisk. Alright, just a little bit down here before we head north. You see, I just got affiliates. Misty just got affiliate, and I became her very first founder. Didn't even know that was a thing. Yeah, I guess the first 10 get those optional badges, right? If they actually pay for their own sub, I don't think gift subs count, but yeah, it's a cool little thing. They'll have that for life. So I've got my first, I think, 4 founders, something like that, 3 or 4. And yeah, congrats to Misty. I been able to tune in there much lately, but they were able to hang out a little bit when I was in Marvel Strike Force the other night, so that was nice. Gotta get back to that later tonight. Today is a war day. I've been neglecting it a little bit. I did my phone off stream because I didn't really want to play it too much on stream. I don't want to do the mobile stream because it's just really basic, and I feel like absence does make the heart go fonder a little bit. So even though I could do that to be more of a full-time streamer, and not having to do this nice heads-up display and stuff that we have here in the main stream, it just being only the game itself and sound if I have the mic on, it's just not as good of an experience, I feel like. So do it a little bit later tonight. Too busy with all these other great games, or I can just play it off stream depending on our raid. I like to always be courteous to my raid, because if I raid someone and like an hour or something later and they're still going, then I just stream the mobile game without any of this nice user interface stuff. It's kind of discourteous to the raid, you know. So I would like to keep the raid on for the rest of their stream, at least their natural stream. So I wouldn't want someone to raid me and then just go streaming again on mobile. So practice what you preach and treat others how you want to be treated. Golden rule. So it's not that entertaining for the stream. I feel like it's okay. It's some decent Marvel stuff if you're a Marvel fan. But I'd rather play all these games I've been wanting to play for years, and so if I played a bit off stream, I'll try to keep it minimal so I can save my energy and sleeping patterns for the stream. get up early tomorrow, hopefully. Well, it's Mother's Day, but could do a little stream before I have my hike, or I could, I don't know, play later tonight. Play later than usual tonight. Maybe. I'm so confused for some schedule stuff. But I am going to get the hours in where I did there. So definitely Monday morning, going to get up bright and early, visit my mentor if he's in town. But I'm having a tough time trying to line out a schedule with all these other stuff. It's just the way it goes, time escapes sometimes. And, all right, have fun with your laundry, Faye. Thank you for the lurk. No worries, my friend. See you soon. All the burning shell shall not burn my shell today. Come on. No. Try to switch the weapons. Tilt moon, whatever that guy is.
That's not ready.
There he is. Plenty of health potions, so. Oh well. Time I could been doing. Alrighty, up we go. Explore the North Territory. Treasure Trove, I got the dynamite from here, so. Got 2 dynamite. Why not open the treasure trove? Oh! Blueprints. Warmonger's belt. Another, it's rare. But it doesn't hurt. Oh, these, haunted crabs. Yeah, I thought they looked pretty spectral. Ghost crabs. The ghosts of Mr. Crab's dead crab children. And it was actual crabs in Diablo. It was funny. Says, you'll not have my gold or something like that. It's funny. It's one of those unique bounty bosses, I think. Yep. Alright, clear out the rest of this mine. Looks pretty good. Oh, gold storm shell. Another one. There's a lot of it. Oh, and there's Naxim Shade, level 62. Beastie. Holy smokes. That's the big one of the cave here. I got on my teleport relatively far. Woo! He's the big boy. He is definitely the one to beat here. Okay. This other one. Help. Come on. Alright, it's you and me, Bubba. Maxim Shade. And he has this fire. That fire is the real killer. He does that ethereal fire, it'll just melt your health. Alright, trying to juggle him. It's my range a little bit too. Summon fighting him, that helps. Stay away from the fire is the main thing, so. Lesser minions. Oh boy, very close. He is really making me hustle for it. Veteran mode, see, it's still enough of a challenge. Definitely. Alright, got him. Had to be smart there. Positioning made a big difference. And he has Anderos Amplifier, a purple epic. Yep, that is a legendary. Never mind. Legendary. Anderos Amplifier, the pistol. Sidearm specifically devised by Inquisitor Anderos to amplify his already formidable mastery over arcane runes. Has Rain of Fire. See if it's any better than our range. Nope, not anywhere better than Wrathbringer Epic here. Nope. It's not a dual wield one, I guess. And it's level 58, so we can't even use it yet, even if it was, so. Yeah. Alrighty then. Good to go for all that. Looking fine. And nothing much else in this cave, looks like. Just a nice interaction there, helping character here get some more traits and boosts, so not bad. Okay then. Good dog, buddy. You saw our other dog here, stalwart guardian type. Yes. I think that's it for this cave, though. Yep, it's good to me. Is there any other local rifts? Nope, just Borrowholm still. Next one is Lone Watch, though, pretty far away. Oh well. I don't think the personal rifts stay open after you exit the caves. Let's see. Oh, that's the entrance there, huh? The exit and the entrance. Okay. Come back that way then. Scrap pile here. Don't really need scrap, but it's alright. Find my way home. And yeah, I don't know if there's any other rifts and things. We should go to. Let's see what else. Remember. La da 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 da. That'll be fine. Well, I kind of need to figure out where I'm going next. So, spend a few minutes there, because not too sure where else to go here. A lot of areas, but don't know where any of them necessarily go. So, do you want to go further north? Looks like. See where this portal is. Oh, it's still in Borrowholm area. So, how do we go further north if it's all blocked off? Let me try those wards. Maybe something has changed for them. Be alone. Trying to figure out where to go now. Appears to be inactive. That's all it says. So that's not ideal. Where do I go next? Oh, down here. There we go. Something else at least. Let's get lost. All these sweet surprises. Reaper action. Ah, just a tiny little area, yeah. Kinda had a feeling something like that. More down here, I guess. So we've mapped it all out. I don't know where else to look for. Poisonous spores. Obliterous. Obliterous. Looks like we're on the right track then. It's kind of nice if you're going where you're supposed to go. Can. Seems like in that inventory earlier, we were gonna pull up. Despite the extra pouches, which are quite the saving grace. Another shrine here. Scenery, now we can actually see it properly. Oh, the ruin entrance. What have we got here? Explore a little around. It's probably just an extra ruin then. At least I know where to go now, and that is pretty close to the rift here, right? Yeah. Right next to Borrowholm, so that'll be great to pick it up next time, I think. Ancient ruins. Lovely. Pick it up right there in that area to the south of Borrowholm. We'll pick it up some Grim Dawn another time soon. Lovely time, though. Certainly enjoy it. Back to it shortly. Alright guys, so for now we decide we want to do a little Marvel Strike Force, take care of some of that business. Or go straight to The Witcher 3 or Shadow of War. While we wait for other champions to show up, I guess it would be alright to do a few minutes, no more than like 20 for Marvel Strike Force. So we would boot that up. Try some more of that. Silly display capture. Live capture. Alright. Marvel Strike Force. For a few minutes. Take care of business. Get our war attacks in for what's going on today. We had a narrow loss last time, I believe. So get back to a bit of that. Okay, I turn the volume down if it's not too big a deal. Alright. Nice to take care of it. That was some fun. Grim Dawn. Did enjoy getting back to that, setting this up. Good momentum, carry on to the main Malmuth quest there. I don't know how else to optimize this so it'll run smoother and load faster. But, it's okay. It works, you know. Once it loads, it works. Okay. .5% drop frames. Let's see what Snapchat does to our frame. Just curious if I send a video, how will it look there? We check it out. Send it to friend Xavier Ray on YouTube. Curious if I send a video through Snapchat. Let's see. Went from 2.5 as we load in here. Setting it up. Send the Snapchat over Wi-Fi. Going up to 2.6, 2.7. .8. Not very much. A little bit. Probably just affects the quality more than the frame drop. 3%. Not too much. Wi-Fi 3.1. And the loading times on this are something else. Feels like I'm back in Hunt. Oh yeah, I've been enjoying that. It is a good game. I can see why people love to play it so much. I mean, the thrill of it, the good encounters, all the monsters and interactions and weapons and utilities and progress you can make. It's pretty cool. Get back to it. Better ping for sure. Or whenever friends want to play, because I think I did enough solo for now. Solo ping is better than we can try anything, but internet upgraded a bit. Alright, went up to 4%. Not bad. Not too shabby. Let's take this. Alright, loaded in here. Just about. That's why it's worth it to play it for longer, because the load in takes solid 2-3 minutes. I don't know. However long that was. Pretty long when you're not doing anything else. So we'll find stuff to read you guys during Hunt matchmaking. Let me get back to that. But, let's see. Just read the wiki to you or something like that. Oh yeah, Kestrel event has started, so should probably do more than the first node here. Really quickly. Voyager characters. What in the world is that supposed to be? She's pretty high, a red star in the... Not max that. Well, I guess we try this. It shouldn't be too bad, the second node. It's the first node with the tag, so try that out a bit. Play this for hopefully no longer than 20 minutes. We can carry on though. Had some nice zoom backgrounds that added the Aurora Borealis webcam background. I guess there's no options for that on Streamlabs, but it would be kind of nice. Have some backgrounds going. Custom backgrounds. Must be a way our webcam software. I did have a face rig streamer one. Maybe I can do that virtual camera. That's how you do all the like animated characters, but you should have some good backgrounds too, so I'll look into that a bit. We shall see. Check it out. These guys saying here. Okay, that'll do it for that for now. Oops, another crash. Huh? Oh well. Another long reload. Damn. Unfortunate there, but happens every time, seems like. So maybe I can optimize it, it'll be better loading times and a little smoother combat. I don't know why it does that. It's the first time I've ever used BlueStacks though, so learning as you go. Improve performances. Check FAQ, so check that FAQ sometime. Oh well, for now we reload. Won't play this for much more, like 20 minutes, so starting now, officially. Yeah, it actually shows the most recent played game. That's cool. I did a little Snapchat link there. It shows Marvel Strike Force. Pretty fun there. Loading back in. Do that war battle here shortly. Try to finish it all in 20 minutes, but I understand if I'd be doing all this myself anyway. I like to prioritize it a bit on stream when we have the time, but I am going to do a lot of early morning streams soon, get a lot of Shadowborn, a lot of Witcher 3, a lot of other fun games that, well, definitely single player ones where they don't have ping issues, because that is frustrating. So I'll save all these great single player games, Wolfenstein and the rest, and do the multiplayer ones when we have friends who want to play, or other events like that. So yes. And then the ping upgrade will have no problems for all games. The sky will be the limit then. Hopefully fiber becomes available very soon. Best option that I know of. Alright, spend our energy. That's what we're in the process of doing for Crashed. We know more of that, at least for this session. There it is. Alright. See how much energy refills we have? Quite a bit, so good to use those for gear and specific characters. Enjoying the long haul, as it were. Ah, that's in full for who knows how long. Hopefully not too long, but spend a solid amount there. Okay. Nice Raider. striker, next healer. All right, then. Let's get to the war. Got one more before it's capped, so that's all right. But war is the priority for my alliance that I have set, so may as well get to that. The leader of the Targaryen Dragon Knights, right here on the Dragon's Roost. Never stop plugging until we have a really formidable community, which might not happen for a couple years, but we'll keep it. All right, raids are about to end, so I'm gonna get to that straight away. Launch another one tonight or tomorrow morning, but so can my officers, captain. So that's all right. But we'll finish it off last half hour. As well. Spin that raid energy. You betcha. Let's see. Stream my Mother's Day hike a bit for you guys tomorrow if you want. It'll be some nice views. Maybe just when we get to the top or something if we make it that far. Let's see how. Nice. Chill out, have fun tonight. Suggested Saturday. Check my screenshots there. You could post those really quick. Yeah, let me check. Grim Dawn and the looks pretty good. shot there. Almost wrapped up. Just some symbiotes in the background. Back to it in a moment. See how that affects the drop frames. It's going up a little bit from Facebook posts. Sorry, alright, takes care of that. Do what I could. Okay. Victory, victory, victory. 26 minutes, plenty of time. What could we got on when we did, you know? Would have missed out on this raid. Alright, this one pretty challenging. Other people stealing my Spider-Verse tab because they have good Spider-Verse too, but that's okay. Not a big deal. Get to the end of the node, have other ones. This one I have a little longer, right? Like 10 more minutes or something. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Self-mind. You'll be fine. X-Men. Their abilities, Cyclops and all. Carried on. We could sim raids and regular arena and real-time arena even. Only have manual war battles. The game would be so much easier to grind. But I'd be a bit spoiled because Blitz Sim is already saving a lot of time, so at least there's that. Gets a little tedious, but part of the way it goes. Where's my post? Here at the Dragon's Roost, we have a saying. Alright, here we go. 40 minutes for that, so that'll last a little while. Let's finish off the other one. We can do it on our way out tonight. So we take care of Blitz, War, and regular arena, maybe. Not gonna worry about real-time arena. Other stuff. Symbiote supremacy, a lovely thing. defense down, so we clone that to the opposite of the negative effect, so not bad. Powerful symbiotes. Makes raid life easy. At least for the ones you can use them in, which is a good amount. Sides U7, U7, do more difficulties on it, but Doom Raid, I don't know if my alliance will ever get to. That's like really top tier players. You've spent $2,000 on the game each. Alliance is full of players like that. That's silly. So many DLC and stuff you can buy for games. Well, the microtransactions like this, even for ones that don't have like skins, this one you just buy all the character packs and all sorts of overpriced stuff they have. Gotta be honest, you know? It's pretty silly. I'll come back in a second. Compare the different sound when the mic is muted. Let's see. Rolling. 18 minutes, plenty of time for the last two. Fun time we go. It's alright. Try that face rig camera, maybe. Could be interesting. Kingdom Come Deliverance, Bailiff Bug quest. Yeah, no help there, really. Bailiff is just somehow really bugged in Kingdom Come Deliverance, my game. Ugh, must be some reason behind that. I don't know what to do, though. Sucks. I have to do a new playthrough. Hope that it fixes it. Coming decent way in that playthrough. Not that far. Could be complete psycho Henry, or we could be trying to be the model citizen. Do everything good. So, not gonna do any other playthroughs after I do the main one, but if it's bugged, I can't really do very much at all, so we'll try that one more point down the line, not tonight, but Kingdom Come Deliverance having its bugs. I haven't played it for a while now, so it's frustrating. Got our knight badge for it though, some emotes. Get king badge next if we feel like that. Probably not. I mean, it's yellow instead of blue. It's kind of nice. Orange, more appropriate to our theme. Which is like steel, I guess. Silver, steel, blue, steel. Knight's crest. Dragon Knights. Champions, it's your sub Saturday. Where art thou? To this war battle here. Do the raid on the way out. So at least we have some things to do in the meantime. Be a lot easier if you hired someone to play it for you. But that's kind of silly. Alright. Come back to that last half hour. Open all our gear. Let's get to war. Big priority and all. Let's see. Los Ancestrales. Send them back to their ancestors. Diving through our middle. Oh man, another of those. Yeah. Interesting teams you have here. Vladimir. Nothing very good. Solitary Emma. It's kind of a waste, but finish these defenders. When you can use Sinister 6 against defenders if you have decent power, closeness, but it's a free finish. Three stack, 3 of them, so that's okay. Not much they can do to me at this point. Mysterio to 7 stars. play this game years down the line. I'm gonna have to find someone to play it for me because I get tired of all this monotony. I think that's why Antdog left, with other members quit the game. Just a lot of the same thing. We could auto-sim the raids and stuff. War would be the one thing I'd want to manually do. I don't see why we have to do raids, leave the game on twice a day, you know. Let's see. Practice. Alright, well, could do with Emma there, but there's other things. Should we try this Emma? I might not actually do it. It's pretty tricky, so I don't know. Who dealt with that solitary Emma? Let me see. That was Vader canceling. Oh, that's the one he just mentioned. 300,000. 1 Emma Frost. 100% resistance. Yeah, his symbiote's not gonna do the job. Not even that far behind mine. Mine are at 500 to definitely do it, but she is annoying. And he canceled it, so she didn't have a weekend or anything. Monstrous got her with X-Men, but everything except her, and they even ran out of time. That's what that means. So. All frustrated by Emma Frost. Should I do that? Probably. There's a lot of other stuff. These other ones. This one's pretty weak. Take care of that, I guess. Can't wait to get the Vera's skin. That's the only alt skin I really wanted, but hopefully they give you enough to choose a few of them, so I would just get Vera's, then Deadpool, because X-Force Deadpool has red eyes. It's pretty nice. That's the X for X-Force. So we try that out. Another time, play for another solid hour here. We shall see. Alright. Carry on my little sword. Look at this boy. Let's see. I'll let them finish what they start, I guess. Do some of these more minor ones. Wow, that was a fast half hour, huh? Damn! So much time just auto running stuff, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, try to finish our stuff for the night, though. That way I won't have to play it later tonight, and then I can go to sleep Mother's Day tomorrow. Or I can play later into the night if we have an intermission. I win raid and then come back, so maybe just have an intermission for evening, and then I will have more time to play tonight. Do want to have some energy for a high tomorrow, so I'm trying to figure that out. Dynamics. But we're gonna get quite deep into Witcher 3 here, unless any champions come on and want to see a specific game. Witcher 3, I think, would be the general crowd pleaser for the most part. I haven't got the Gwent app installed yet, but get back to that at some point, assuming it would connect my accounts back when I played on mobile for a solid month or whatever. Wow, this weird team didn't stand a chance at all. Definitely overkill, so I probably should have known, but at least it's a win, you know. Will you stop that, Mysterio? What is he doing? Not supposed to be able to do it that much. Jeez. Alright. It's just like hella and stealth with the undead and the guardians. It's really silly. Pretty silly there. Alright, let me see. What else? More of that, I guess. Sent them in a while. It's gonna do aim, but that should be fun. Try it out manually just because of this experience with the team. Young Avengers. These one. Young Avengers. Alright, so Shuri being the big one, but Taskmaster doing all sorts of nonsense. We definitely have the power advantage, but that might not be enough. Let's see. Squirrels. Nice. All right then. I think that'll be good. Yeah. Alrighty. No champion's shown up yet, so finish off a little more of that raid. Do more war in the morning or off stream. Blitz and we'll finish the raid and open all our stuff. Electra raid. Blitz. Nice bit badge you got there, Faye. It's looking shiny and nice. What would you do with $1? You would donate it to the Dragon's Roost. The Dragon's Hoard, modest but still shining. Okay then. Go through some of these. Need to put my She-Hulk on a Squan. Don't really use her. We can't just go through the ones we haven't used. Hand, no thanks. See what I mean? Boom. Hulk on that shield team. I thought I put Fury on the squad, but oh, look at that. That's a new team. Most of them. Guardians. Wakandans. Wave 1 Avenger. Black Order besides Maw still. Nebula. Brotherhood. Magneto. Brotherhood of Mutants. Now Emma Frost. Hellfire Club plus basically just other Brotherhood. She don't have many Hellfire Club members yet. No, Azazel or Missile guy, whatever those ones we didn't really get much interaction in the movies at least. And Inhumans, Black Bolt King. Gonna boost the other ones a bit, but Quake is alright for now. Now we have Pimtech. Ravagers and Ultron, because to be silly. Young Avengers. Show you what they look like side by side if you want. There's the Fury Shield. Extra one. Furious Shield. Use little points for that. Nope. And these ones are made for tags. I still haven't taken off. Now we can go for ones we haven't used. If we wanted to get everyone their fair shake. Not really worth it, but my option. She-Hulk, I know you're there. Yep. Electro. Nobu, because he's legendary. Iceman, we don't have a squad yet. Storm, we don't have a squad yet. I didn't use Gamora, I guess not. Not in my Galaxy team. So a few that I just haven't had squads for yet. Give them a couple rounds. See if they can do a little bit there. Oh, got the milestones at least. That's something. Yeah, they're not very powerful together, but they make it so far. Alright, might as well claim these. There's our Electro Shards, and guess we'll raid, open stuff, carry on. See how many raids we can do in 12 minutes. 4. Ideally. Okay. Interesting couple-year journey this game, but wouldn't recommend it to people who don't have at least an hour a day just to open it and run through the motions. And if your alliance is war priority like mine, you gotta keep that in mind every 4 days a week. So. 3 days a week, technically, but you finish it the next morning. So. Oh man, they got their asses beat down a bit by Brotherhood. That happens pretty much all the time on this node. Alright, so we will now come back with our own Brotherhood. One of our final attempts here. He's on defense squads. Whoops. Alright, we've got Totem Ball. The nasty duo that they are. Nobody moves the blob. Does have his own gravitational field after all. Alright. Let's see. Come on over. Take out their Magneto. Let's see some funny animations here. Just kicking it. Confusing them. Juggernaut charging them. After Blob does that. There he goes. Almost. Juggernaut. Sumo slam. I only have much time in the raid left, but I wanted to see some Juggernaut action. Juggernaut some pretty good boosts with Magneto, so does help. There he goes. Rawr. flying toad. Yeah, I had some weird bugs with him lately. He's like praying the other time, kind of. Now he's staying in midair. He has some weird bugs this patch, I guess. Alright. Almost done with that. We'll be fine. Yep. Open our gear. We'll be good to go. Save regular arena for later. I think that's it. Oh, sneak out laser. Yeah, I'm trying to play this as much on stream. I spent way longer than I thought I would doing this regular stuff. So now we know. Maybe just do war or something on stream for it. It's not worth it for every daily thing. I can just do it while streaming other stuff. It's not a big deal. Let you guys know any highlights, but yeah, I think this will be the last regular stream for it. I do like to do it at least a couple times a day. I'll just say war or something if I can plan that out for certain evenings, certain mornings. Just take care of my other daily duties as the leader of my alliance. Off stream or on stream, but just doing it on my phone. So it shouldn't affect the Wi-Fi and stuff much. Alright. Finish it off here. X-Force. Whoever else is left, pretty much I am. Pyro never got to play. Storm pretty bad, but she's alright. I mean, they just need to. They said they were going to do a rework with her. I don't think they ever did. Or if it was really subtle. Definitely didn't change much. That's alright. She's supposed to be one of the pretty good X-Men. I mean, controls lightning and all. One of the most powerful natural forces. Fog and wind. If there wasn't wind, there wouldn't be much. Start. That's what Casino said. Alright, let me see what else. Some random comments here. So I'll still stream it a little bit for war and stuff, but all these other daily things you guys don't really need to see. War is the main priority of the Alliance. I'll stream that when I can for days I'm able to get on, but otherwise it is too much of a time drain. We've been here like an hour already, so this lovely new computer, I didn't get it to emulate mobile games, I'll tell you that. He was directly quoting Casino. He's one of the big players. Alright, wrap it up there, gentlemen. Deadpool, gentlemen. Ryan Reynolds, only screen actor for him so far. I mean, main one. Green Lantern and Deadpool. Done both universes. Comic book legend. Alright, that'll be that. Now I can open our gear, say goodbye to Marvel Strike Force for its main stuff, unless there's anything I think you guys should see. We're not going to spend an hour on it again, though, unless I'm just really tired or something. I don't know. Gold Flash. We'll see what that is. open up the orbs. Actually learned that video from, that tip from the other streamer I watch play this on Twitch. He has not come back since then that I know of, so it's kind of sad. He had a cute hedgehog though, named Oscar Oski. He also had a dog cam, stuff like that. He might have been streaming, just never to my knowledge, which does happen. Keep tabs on all my favorite streamers all the time when I am one myself, so that's just the way it goes. 4-star, it. Another Colleen. I was kind of saving up for some other good ones. Nothing at the moment, though. All these things. Any champions want to come in? Now is the time. We're getting to Witcher 3. Oh, Ultimus one. Let's see how little shards we get for him. Yep. 1. Hey, Yelena, at least. 2 shards for Ultimus. Silly Cree Warlord. Alright. And that's just about it. Finish the raids. Arena's okay for now. Technical issues, holy smokes. Yep. Raid. Almost at 8. Silver Surfer. Downtime. Man, look at those rewards. 7 million gold. I have nothing to spend the gold on is the thing. 127 million gold, and there's just nothing to buy with it. Nothing in the shop, nothing. Training cards, other stuff. Nothing really. Open some more of these. Red Star. Wow, that's a lot of credits though. You have to get like 1,000 though, so not really. 9,000, well, that's pretty good. Wow, there's high chance for that at the moment. Yep, same stuff there. No one I'm too crazy about. Dragon Champions, I rally you. We are moving on to The Witcher 3. Imminently. Oh, that's a good training card. Let me just open these final raid ores. That's a lot of stuff they gave for their maidens. So you can be glad to be on during that time. Holy energy. That doesn't get Negasonic to 12. I don't know. We also have these things. Oh, yeah. Let me open those. Yes. Stuff. Now we could do her. Or orb, yeah, you got a lot of raid credits. Let's spend some of those. 1,000. She didn't even get anything she needed though. Oh, and that's the big level 80. At least I got that on stream. That's a big one. It's the highest level at the moment, so might as well take a picture. Campaign energy increase, level 80. Very nice. And we're already out of her current gear stuff. Let me see what else. Oh, more of that. Of course. Mutant nonsense. Anything else? No. 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 And no. Okay, moving on to another character, or I can just get shards for some of them. Such as Hela. I believe her abilities, yeah, level 6. So. And Opera Snob. Opera Snob. Sorry. Opera Snob, welcome in. About to transition to Witcher 3 here shortly. How you doing there? Nice pizza emote you have. Interesting. Welcome in. Doing alright there. Finishing up some Marvel Strike Force, so glad you could join us. About to transition to Fun Witcher 3, our suggested Saturday day today. So, we have a nice Mother of Dragons day tomorrow. Keeping it up for now. How about you, Opera Snob? Seen any good operas lately? Faust, or I saw the Madame Butterfly when I was little. That was one of the only operas I've seen in person. But they're interesting, despite having to read the subtitles. Captions. Alright, let's spend this energy and move on. That emote is you. Let me see. Oh, it's binoculars. Sorry. Can't tell my dark thing here. Looks good though. Opera Snob dropped you a follow there. Sorry. I don't know why I look like pizza, just the colors, you know. It's binoculars though now. I see. Now I know. Actually look at it up close. But welcome in. Glad you could find me here in the Dragon's Roost. Wherever you may have come across me. Oh, you're gonna give some wisdom. So you have played. You found me from the game category. Well, I played for 2 years solid. Leader of my alliance ever since. Played at least an hour a day for the last 2 years. And Targaryen Alliance just hit level 80 as you came in there. But had my alliance here a lot of stuff. We've done a lot of war-themed stuff. Despite being gold 4, it's pretty good. And logged in solidly for, let's see, 780 days. So at least an hour a day all the time. Spent a solid couple months on the game here, but I wouldn't mind any wisdom. What would you say your collection power and time on the game so far is? The grind as it is. I've got 539 symbiotes, my highest at I think it's 400, 500. My top squad here, symbiotes at 550. So you did catch us at the tail end of it for now. I'm going to try to only war for now because I did just get a new gaming computer. Lots of fun single player and multiplayer games so I can get internet upgraded. But yeah, I wouldn't mind you give whatever, you know, initial advice you have. So some of these are favorites, some of these are top. My very top squad would be this weird combination. 2 symbiotes, Crossbones, Deadpool, and Hulk. But symbiotes my top, then X-Force for war. Defenders and all these other various ones that I haven't finished for certain legendaries like Maw and Phoenix have not gone quite yet. Opera, but yeah, tell me what's your favorite stuff in the game and what's your favorite opera since you being an opera snob. You like Phantom of the Opera? I haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen any version of that yet. I've always heard of it, but I've never actually seen it. So yeah, what do you think, opera? All these things I'm telling you. Wouldn't be investing in Hulk and Deadpool. Well, I like Deadpool for X-Force, and yeah, Hulk, I understand. He just won from the early 7 stars, and I don't know, just one of my first top characters. Mutant. And orbs. What else should I spend energy on? Got some milestones here and some weird glitching there. Mirage of Figaro. Oh yeah, Figaro. That's probably one of the famous ones too. Did you see the German one? The Do the Fire, the you know, the one they reference in Django Unchained and all that. I've seen parts of that like, on TV. X-23 and Negasonic should be big on X-Force. Yeah, definitely. Not Deadpool. Well, makes sense. Yeah, I'm trying to build Negasonic up, and X-23 I've had some decent luck with, I think. Where is she? Yeah, well, at least for stars. And 6 stars, that's something. And he probably give me some good ISO advice. How about for symbiotes? Is it too terrible that I have the symbiotes this current ISO? Sorry. Let me just show you. While you're here, while I've got a fan here. Is it too terrible to have Carnage, my top character altogether? Raider. And Venom. Skirmisher. Scream. Fortifier, because she was just so squishy earlier. I felt like she needed a little boost. Die Zauberflot. That's what it's called? Wow. I know there was that, the Valkyries a lot. Striker, Symbiote, Spider-Man, Anti-Venom, Healer. Is that too bad? Nice, nice. No orange gear on Crossbone. I know. But he was my Dark Dimension early one, so. Hey, at least I didn't do hand, right? Carmage's Skirmisher, yeah. That's what I've heard. Is it too terrible to switch them at this point, though? After he's max? Venom Striker. Raider. So I've got them all mixed up, yeah. I was just doing what I wanted to, really. Where is Venom? And Scream probably Striker or Skirmisher. One of those. Definitely not Fortifier. I mean, they are my most powerful team, so I can get away with some stuff, definitely in Raid, but I'm kind of an alliance, war-themed alliance. I already got that energy all this time. Usually Striker, okay. And Anti-Venom, Healer, or Fortifier, or back to Skirmisher, or Striker with him, too. Still no one dealing with that Emma. Kinda silly. Guess I'll take care of it for my bros here. Got a Ravager Ultron team. I know you're gonna wince at that also, but should be alright just for some. No, it is not alright for Solitary Emma. She's 122. Damn it. What am I supposed to use to kill a single Emma Frost? What would you suggest, Opera? Single Emma Frost and more. 122,000 power. Nobody else able to take her out. Should I send X-Men in? I don't have too many orange 100,000 plus. As you can see. Anti-Venomous Striker. Wow, okay. Well, I'll remember that. It'll be in my chat for when I do want to carry them over. It's not too much of a waste to switch them even at level 5, is it? It's just an alternate thing. I can always make the separate squad for them, right? So, who would you suggest for Emma right now? Ultras. Ultras. Ultron is good because his bots rewind turn meter. Yeah, yeah. Good point. Ravager's kind of nothing, so. Yours is small. Yeah. I only got Dark Dimension a few months ago for the first time, so. Yeah. Only purple still. You think X-Men and what do I have to work with for war? Maybe X-Men and Ultron, just for a single Emma? Or you think the X-Men synergy would be better off altogether? Maybe just instead of Beast then, huh? No problem. It's alright. Autocorrect. Should I replace Beast with Ultron here? Or just send them in and hope for the best? Let's see how good the synergy is by itself. I'll show you the full options if you want to take a look at the list again. Oh, he has 2 at least. 2 synergy. Butterflies and altruism. So I could send Defenders, Baron, X-Men, Mystic, Fantastic Four, Guardians. Replace Wolverine. Wow. I do not have Phoenix yet. Yeah, I don't have Phoenix or Ma yet. So you want me to replace Wolverine with Ultron? Okay. Save Wolverine for some... Wait, what did I just do? Did I run out of time? Probably. Yeah. I still need to spend this energy. Goodness. Look at all this energy they're throwing at me today. I just cannot get off this game. I've been trying for the last hour now. Last time I played on BlueStacks, so I'm glad you made it, Opera, for our last mainstream of Marvel Strike Force. I'm only going to do War from now on. It is too much of a time consumption. I just got my first gaming computer. BlueStacks not that good anyway. You will have trouble beating any 122,000 character with just Gear 12 characters. Yeah. Their attacks won't land, right. And she has such resistance even by herself without the rest of the Brotherhood or lackluster Hellfire Club. Yeah, you've got a good point. Not too much there. Still need to get Moon Knight and Jubilee and all these other ones. Yeah, I'll show you my unlocked, not unlocked. Doctor Doom, Misty Knight, Colleen, Surfer, Ultimus, Jubilee, Polaris, Kestrel, the new ones. Ma, I need a little more. Multiple Man, Doc Ock, Phoenix, Longshot still. Got these other ones I haven't really done anything with. That other streamer I was playing, he said get everyone to Gear Tier 9 or so for blitzes. That'll be helpful. Higher blitz. And yeah, I'm trying to spend this energy. But we'll get to that attack there. Keep it a go. Ah, hers is actually starting again, huh? They rotated all these legendaries really weird. Don't know where to spend this energy, really. Maybe just Inhumans then? Quake? Get her a few levels up. Got a bunch of cards tonight, so... Red Guardian is really good with the full team. I'm almost at Yolona, I think, right? Today we got that in the Ultimus Orb just now, so once I get... Oh, Yelena below to the next gear I'm in. But, yeah, he does look pretty cool. Bishop and Iceman, I need Jubilee for. Multiple Man is part of X Factor, yeah. Alright, you're heading out, Opera. Drop a follow if you'd like. I'm gonna get in some other war here and head out. And, yeah, talk with you soon if you're going to bed. Thanks for hanging out for a bit there. Spend the rest of this stuff. Good fun. Okay. Spent a lot longer than I planned to. this, but followed you, Opera, for catch some of your streams sometime. Perhaps. Man, we got locked in this game a lot longer than anticipated for tonight. He's streaming for another half hour, so I want to get to a little Witcher, not Shadow War tonight. Alright. Spin that. Get to the war. Final attack for now. That was weird. Opera coming in and leaving just as suddenly. Made it good for all that extra inbox stuff I got. That's a lot. So it goes. Not everyone drops a follow. Just the way logistics go. Some chatters will chat without dropping a follow. Some people will follow without chatting at all. It goes all sides, always. Oh well. What matters more than followers is loyalty followers. So if we had loyal chatters and they didn't follow, it wouldn't really matter. So anyway, let's do this final battle. Get out of here. Let's see. Well, I guess we'll do the recommendation. Place. Well, Beast is the lowest, so it's like at least Wolverine has a chance to compare off with Colossus. Let's just try this out. See how it goes. Freaking Emma Frost and her powerful blonde power. Alright. Crazy resistances. No damage on it. Like they mentioned. Hey, looks like we're doing pretty good. Ultron should help a little bit. I mean, come on. Probably could have done without him, based on her speed, but maybe his bots really made the difference. It's hard to predict how stuff like that would have gone. Care of that. That'll be good for now. Alrighty then. See you later, MSF. Tried to play for 20 minutes, ended up playing for an hour and a half. Just about. That'll do it. That will do it. Alright, moving right along. Let's get a bit of Witcher 3 in while we have the chance. So we do enjoy it. Alright, guys. Been a couple days. We played a last at Trail of Treats. Pretty fun. Pretty interesting. Now we'll see what more. Sure, my volume is set. Yeah. Nope. some
Searching
wood.
for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. Sorcerers told the Witcher about a past mage. Ciri, it seemed, had taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt it always lost, until Kira gave him a new...
Alright. Yeah, right where we left off.
Must be two swords and a wolf around his neck.
Go to the hut, talk to the boy.
Can't come in here. Not allowed in here.
I just want to talk to the boy.
Not allowed. It's not allowed.
He won't talk to you anyway. Gran don't like you. And Johnny's made up. And strangers steal kids.
Just got one question for you.
Don't be asking no questions. You're a stranger. Not allowed to talk to strangers.
Can we eat now? Soup with scratchings.
You hear? Says he's afraid of you. Stop scaring my kids.
Push me.
What is this? What? Nothing for you here. Stay away from the kids.
Lure Gran away from the hut. Good stuff. Okay.
Why don't you want to talk about Johnny? One of you knows about him. The others must too.
It's just him who's pals with Johnny. They pick mushrooms and hunt snails. But Gran says Johnny's made up.
Have any of you ever seen Johnny?
Of course. Looks just like him.
Then why do you say he's made up?
Gran says so. And Gran knows lots.
Does your Gran treat you right? She ever hurt you?
Never. When we're bad, she cries. She's scared. Says strangers might take us. And we'll disappear.
The boy who plays with Johnny, he must be brave.
Not brave, just stupid. Sat his bare bum on an anthill once. But yeah, he plays with Johnny. He don't listen to Gran and goes in the woods, and then he's got half a time out. And he eats snails. Yuck.
The girl I mentioned is in danger. You gotta help me get your Gran away from the hut so I can talk to Johnny's friend.
All right, but you've got to do something for us too. Play hide and seek. Gran never does. Says her feet hurt.
Let's play. You hide, but if I find you, you have to help me talk to the boy who knows Johnny.
He thinks he'll find us easy. Means he's never hid from the black ones. No looking, and you have to count out loud. All your fingers, toes too.
1, 2, 3, 18, 19, 20. Ready or not, here I come.
What? What? That's weird.
I can see you.
Look at that. That's so weird.
There you are.
Pretty cold out here. Playing hide and seek at 3 a.m. Great song.
See you. Come out.
How'd you find me?
One more.
No one left hiding.
You're a wizard, right? Gonna show us some tricks when we get to the cottage.
No, we'll talk about your promise.
Guess they all say different things if you find different ones.
Found you all. Now you gotta keep your word and help me talk to Johnny's friend.
Why wouldn't we? Promised, didn't we? Gran! Gran! Bumblebee bit Yamner in the arse!
Oh,
Gran! Come!
Don't be afraid.
Don't know nothing.
I won't hurt you.
Where's Gran?
She's busy. Why are you scared to talk?
I'm not scared of nothing.
You're all scared of something. Would have told me about Johnny otherwise.
I'm worried about Johnny. He don't come around no more. Once, when we was mushroom picking, I saw his burrow. But Gran yelled at me, said not to talk to strangers, 'cause then kids go missing. She worries about Johnny too, though she says he's made up.
Where are you and your friend's parents?
Dad, some starved, others were killed, like mine. One day, we went out at dawn to look for berries in the woods. Still some around back then. When I was coming home, I heard the yells, then laughing. Went up and hid in the bushes near the woods. My mum yelled, and the soldiers laughed. Laid my paw down by the barn door. His head clean off. And then my mum.
It's all right. That's enough. I just want to talk to Johnny. He could know more than you.
Not gonna hurt him, right? 'Cause he's real. He's not made up.
I'm not gonna hurt him.
Johnny used to be boy, 'cause Gran liked listening to his songs. When we was picking mushrooms, Johnny said he saw a girl with ashen hair in the swamp.
Where can I find Johnny?
There's a little meadow on the edge of the swamp. This strange tree grows there. Look around. You'll see him.
Thank you.
Wonder where he's from.
Name calling's not allowed. Shouldn't say that. Apologise. I'll stand here till you apologise to her and to me. I've got time.
Sorry. Ain't no rats gonna eat your eyes. And I know we're not allowed to say dirty words.
Good shot. Apologies mean treats to please a belly needing to be put at ease.
That's it, Roach.
Drowners. Waterhead.
Time to end this. If Johnny's real, he must be Prince. Small footprint. Johnny's been through here. Tracks lead to a burrow. Wonder what's inside.
Yeah, I remember him. The little blue guy.
Johnny?
Yeah. Okay.
Don't be afraid. You're a Baka? A Luton? A godling. Not many of you left. I'm looking for a woman with ashen hair. Seen her? Tell me everything from the start. Where did you see her? What was she doing? It's important to me. Why not? This where you live? Cozy Burrow. Good location. Must know about everything that happens in the bog. Doesn't bother you having monsters for neighbors? You know the kids from the clearing well? Don't be afraid. Not gonna hurt anyone. What's wrong? Can't talk? Why? Lost your voice? Can I help you somehow? Can't understand you. Try to explain it somehow. Want me to follow you? No choice, I guess. Damn it.
Oh, there goes my armor. More damage.
Stay close to me. This the place? Let me look around. Something's on the ledge? Something that'll get you your voice back? Guess I gotta make this climb.
Harpies.
this bottle.
Just fell off that list.
Here.
Whiskey! Slither! Ringworm! Rubbish! Bumblebee! Flabbergasted! Ha! The sound of it! Peter Piper picked Prince Proxima a pack of pickle peppers by the puntar.
Done celebrating?
My favourite words! Life without savouring the sound of surreptitious shenanigan is like licking snails through a cloth. Thank you for this, noble whoever you are. Long be your life.
Hang on a minute. I helped you, now you help me.
Would you turn this beautiful act of altruism into a banal bartering of favours?
How do you lock someone's voice in a bottle? Just wondering.
As am I, especially as mine's a voice to crown all voices. Sometimes it's like a forest brook, at others like a roll of thunder. And let's be honest, I talk enough to fill 3 barrels or more.
Somebody used some powerful magic on you, as a prank or just to be mean. How'd you lose your voice?
One morning I awoke and opened my mouth for my usual bout of singing with the thrushes. Lo and behold, no sound escaped. I tried and tried, almost burst a blood vessel. Then I went to the village, because word has it the new cunning woman works miracles. But people began crying out, "A smudger! A smudger!" and sick their dogs on me. Do I look like a smudger to you?
Not a bit.
Oh, I thought not. So it must be the crone's doing. Who else would curse me? That bird friend of mine located my voice, but I was helpless to retrieve it.
Couldn't ask a raven friend to just give you the bottle?
Ravens serve the crones. They don't have no one.
I'm looking for a young, ashen-haired woman. See anyone like that?
Did I ever? Remember it as if it were yesterday. Soon as I woke, I went to empty my bowels. My favourite part of the day. Defecating to the sunrise. Downright glorious. Suddenly, heard a bang. So loud it couldn't have been me. And that lass appeared. Out of nowhere. Young, ashen-haired. Just like you said. Wounded and panting to boot. She raced off towards the children's hut. Quick as if the crones were after her. I yelled some unpleasantries. She disturbed my morn. Sadly, I'd lost my voice, so I don't think she heard me.
I've been to the village in the swamp. Met a woman who might have been a crone.
Did she seem confused to you?
Nuts. Completely.
So I'm not crazy. That's no crone. That's the granny who takes care of the orphans. Claims the kids made me up. Me!
An orphanage in a swamp?
What do you have against swamps? Lived here my whole life, and I heartily recommend it.
What do you know about the crones?
They're as old as this forest. Cruel, vindictive, not to be crossed.
What if someone does cross them?
Might take his voice, might take his life. Depends on their whim. They're nasty, although they care for this land and its folk in their own way. Supposedly they always keep their word, but you must be careful what you ask for. Won't find them until they want to be found. See them until they want to be seen. But remember, they see and hear all that happens in the mire.
She ran off toward the orphanage. Kids could know something, or the old woman who takes care of them.
That old hag don't speak to strangers, and you're a stranger.
Will she talk to you?
I have spoken to her, got my ways. So be it. You helped me and I'm no bore. Come with me.
Ouch.
Take it easy.
Watch out!
The 33 thieves thought they drove the throne throughout Thursday. Ha! Good. It's clear. Not a crone in sight. I need to sing to Gran. That ought to calm her. Little Johnny softly gazed, fire waning pale. Pop a spark jumped out and whispered, "Listen, old tale."
You got your voice back.
I did, though I seem to have lost an octave somewhere in the process. I shall look for it when I get home.
You're not allowed here, Johnny. You shouldn't have come.
Calm down, Gran. Don't get angry. It's not good for you.
The woman I asked about earlier.
Forgive me, Gran, but this fellow absolutely must talk to the ladies.
No, she's not allowed.
Please, it's important.
The fellow will be quiet. Gran, please hear me out. I found little Yagna when she got lost, did I not? Did I break Jenny's fever too? I did. I ask anything in return? No. Didn't even fuss about my stolen voice. Well, now I want something. Gran, help this fellow. Because otherwise he'll pester me day and night, even during potty time. His lass is missing. Perhaps the ladies can help find her, eh?
Well, since you put it that way, Johnny, I'll help him. Come with me. Johnny's a good lad. Though the ladies don't like him. No, foul creature, they say. Don't like him.
Who are the women in the tapestry?
Those are the ladies. Ladies lovely, with power o'er all. Beseech I thee, answer my call. Before you a worm crawls, wretched and small.
How dare you disturb our rest, woman?
Someone speaking through you?
Good looking and clever, too. Where have you been hiding, boy?
I'm looking for the woman with ashen hair. I know you met her. Where is she?
Oh, he's impatient. Perhaps he only likes ashen-haired girls.
The young woman. She's my daughter by choice. I raised her.
If she's shapely, what does it matter?
Matters to me.
I believe we've hit a nerve. He's bubbling like well-fed yeast. Oh, that's how I likes him.
It's clear you met her. Tell me everything.
That was blunt. Well, perhaps it's for the best. Tell me, have you got bollocks? Do you fear woodland beasts?
Oh, hard times are upon us, white-haired one. Brother has turned against brother. The land is soaked in blood. Evil reigns stronger than ever before.
A dark power has surfaced near Downwarren. It feeds on hatred and disdain. Destroy the beast, and we may be grateful. Tell you all we know about this ashen-haired maid.
Dark power? You need a knight-errant, or a witch hunter, not a witcher.
The alderman of Downwarren will tell you all. Remember to collect payment from him after you complete your task. And now our servant will bring you the dagger.
A dagger? What for?
When the alderman sees this dagger, he'll know we sent you. He'll aid with all.
I'll talk to the alderman, but I can't promise anything.
Woman, give the young man the dagger.
And you, White One, return only once you've completed the task.
Aye, mistress, right. On me way. Dagger. Gotta bring the dagger. The dagger. For you. Lady told me to give it you. Here it is. The dagger. Place the alderman's payment on the stone. Stone bear, stone shear, stone nose, stone ears. Be gone. You ought not to be here.
Level 11. just a quick sec. Right then, let's see our last things.
Leave. Flee while you can.
It's morning out here. Let's see before we level up. Let's see. Got 1 point to spend. Guess that's it. More points in the branch. Okay. Guess we'll do that. Repair my armor when I can. Do some alchemy. We shall see. Ah, got arrows. Oil we put on the weapons. Yeah. Alright, shall pick it up from there.
Two swords and a wolf round his neck.
And we shall see. Well, till tomorrow, guys. Have a good Mother's Day. See ya in the evening or so. Pick it up from there.
And a wolf round his neck.
We shall see. Well,
Yep, it's basic chess.
Again.
I'm a kitty cat.
Thank you for the raid.
We're
How
just
you
gonna
doing?
lose this real quick so we don't have to deal with it.
Yes, that'll do.
How you doing, Ace?